What is up, guys? Jadenman here, and today we are here for the very first Minecraft Builders Convention. Now, if you don't know a lot about it, that's fine. I'm going to explain it very briefly and very quickly, if I could. Basically, what this is, Minecraft Builders Convention. It's the very first one, I should note. And also, it is this huge, just coming together of build streams from, honestly, across the world. We have people from France and Europe, obviously. France is in Europe, and America, and all these different places come together. Teams, freelance builders, you name it, they're here, and we've been building together, we've been playing games together, getting to know each other, and it's just been a really awesome kind of getting to know you communal experience, basically. And what I'm going to do today is I'm going to give you a little bit of a tour of the server itself, as well as some plots that we all submitted as a prerequisite to joining the Builders Convention. Now, it is also worth mentioning that if this video goes up between July 2nd through July 6th, you can actually hop on the server right now, or the TeamSpeak as well, and I will link both of those things in the description. So if it is between the 2nd and the 6th, you can actually come on, meet us, look at the plots, see everything for yourself, and that'll be crazy, crazy fun. So with that, we should probably get started, and right before we do get started, I'm going to quickly pause that here and say a couple of thank yous. First of all, you should know that the person who founded this was Scro94, and it's also being promoted by DeepAcademy. And of course, a thank you, obviously, to the people who are making this possible by hosting the server, which are Castle Factory and Goof Troop MC. So thank you to those guys, because I've really had a lot of fun. And the first thing I want to talk about is this spawn. Because I came in and I saw this really incomplete spawn, and it looks great, but it's like, where's everything else? And basically the guys at MCBuildcon had a great idea where each day, one of the teams that is here is actually going to be working on the spawn. So basically, once the week is over, the spawn will be complete, and it's going to be, basically a product of all of our work coming together from our different styles, and basically taking our best skills and our strengths and putting them together into this really, really awesome spawn. And if you look at it, it looks fantastic. Like, it looks epic. It looks awesome. So with that, I think we're actually going to go into the plot world, and we'll look at some plots. Obviously, I've picked out a couple ones that really, really stood out to me, as well as Block by Blocks, because I'm in Block by Block, and obviously I'm very biased because of that. So we have to look at that one. So we'll be seeing that in a second. So I will see you guys in a minute to the plots. And we are back. So the first thing you notice when you come to the creative plot world is you see this huge, gigantic, amazing, epic mega build, and it looks absolutely fantastic. Just to give you an idea of some of the scale, this is my player character on this little roof. This is the building. It's absolutely gigantic. They've got all kinds of organics and things like that. Just crazy, crazy stuff, and it's done so, so well, and it looks beautiful, man. Absolutely beautiful. Fantastic. Now, the first plot I'm going to show you is actually very, very close, and so I don't actually have to use the warps, and it is Vadact's plot. Now, if you don't know Vadact, they are a build team, and they do a lot of commission builds and things like that. You can find them very easily on YouTube just by searching Vadact. What really stood out to me about this plot is just the level of terrain and the level of tree detail in this plot. The trees are done very, very well. Everything looks great. It is truly epic. I'm sure you're looking at this and your mouth is wide open, and it should be, because this plot is fantastic. I mean, it just looks great. And that's actually one of my favorite things about BuildersCon so far, is anywhere you go, no matter where you go, there's going to be something to look at, and it's going to be pretty damn cool, no matter where you are. I think quickly, just a quick glance at that, and we'll go on to our next plot real quick. So I'll see you guys in a second. Now, really quickly, what I wanted to show you guys was just the level of pure awesomeness and talent that we have here with some of these people that have been building. Like, this is a seahorse, clearly, and it's just done so well, and it looks so good. And tell me, I'm sure, I know I have never, but I'm sure you've never, ever seen anything that looks like this at all in Minecraft, ever. It is totally original. It's totally unique. It's done perfectly. It's so damn cool. Like, I come on the server and I find new things every single day that I've been at the convention, and it's just been this crazy, awesome experience. Like, look at that. Ridiculously good. Now, the first plot we're going to be going to is obviously going to be BXBs, because I want to show you guys those plot. We will see you guys in a second and we will look at the XP plot. Alright, so this first plot I wanted to show you guys is block by blocks, and this is one of the plots that I actually myself had some involvement with. I helped build this plot, and we were really excited about this plot. We actually almost missed the deadline. We were very close to not being able to go, and it was really scary. We had to rush to get this done, so there are things about it, some imperfections that we would definitely go back and fix had we had the time, but unfortunately we just didn't. Overall, though, I feel that it definitely represents, a huge part of block by block and what they are capable of doing, and it just looks good. I like it. I did a couple things. I did a bridge. I did the trees. Aside from that one, I didn't do a ton. I helped destroy the houses, which was actually a lot of fun, and I did some interior stuff, but we couldn't really get to exactly everything. The castle itself, I think, turned out really well. That was obviously where we spent most of our time, and it just has a very nice imperial feel. We were going for something basically almost like a siege, exactly like a siege, actually. You can see a catapult here attacking the castle. Things have been ruined. It's not a very happy time for these people, but it was a really happy time for us because we came to BuildCon with this plot, and we're really proud of it. Looks great, and we're definitely going to... It's not all the way finished. We had to cut it off because we ran out of space. But we're going to be returning to it. We have it on our world, and we're going to finish it and make it into a proper mega build. So we're excited for that. Now, the next plot stood out to me. I'm going to show you 3 more plots, by the way, that really stood out to me. The first one, the seahorse, I should mention, by the way, was made by Rasta, who is an amazing builder. As you can clearly tell by the seahorse, it was epic and crazy. So right now, we're going to go over to Mustafa's plot, and I will meet you guys there, and I'll see you in a second. Mustafa 74. Many hugs to this guy. Fantastic build. All around, it's just like, I encourage you to try to find one thing wrong with this build. It's crazy. The level of detail is crazy. All the colors go so nicely together. It's so original. It's like, it's crazy, I mean, who would ever think, I want to have a big cobra snake going through the middle of my build? You just wouldn't think of that, but these people do. It's just been incredible to kind of see, all the kind of ideas that are going around in people's heads and really see that manifested into a plot. Look at that. Look, he made the eye. Perfect. Looks great. Looks awesome. How cool it is. Got these red windmills. You've got the snake that actually wraps around, and I believe he goes through. Yeah. He curves over the roof, he comes around, he goes in between, inside the building, and comes out this other side here. That's so darn cool. That looks awesome. Great stuff. So now the next plot I'm going to show you guys is by MCBuildcon, and I think this is also another solo builder. The last one I'm going to show you is by a team, but this next one is going to be by with just one freelance kind of builder. So I'll see you guys in a second. Well, it turns out that I was incorrect. This is actually a team, and what really stood out to me about this plot was just the sheer uniqueness and originality of it. I've never seen these blocks be used together, and you'd not really think of them as being able to be used very well together, but clearly it was done really well. I mean, this castle, it looks awesome. I mean, I would certainly live here. Just a really nice overall job. Everything fits together, everything looks congruent, and it flows, and it just looks great. It's freaking huge. Look at this thing. They really used all of their plot. I kind of wish they perhaps, I mean, we did do sort of a scene in the block by plot that I showed you, but we didn't get to finish the entire castle because we ran out of space, and I feel like, I don't know, if we had gone back, one of the things that we'd have changed is maybe do something more like this where we can show you the entire building. But it just looks great. I'm going to show you around real quick. Ooh, fantastic. Everything. So big as well. It's truly our mega builds. Even made little clouds. I thought it was really unique. Really good idea. Look all wispy, look like real clouds. Great. Now the last plot I was showing you will be coming up right now. Now, I don't think that they're giving out actual awards for plots, but if they did, I think this one would definitely take home the most atmospheric plot. This is by, if you couldn't guess, New Haven. And what really, really stood out to me about this plot was just the sheer atmospheric quality of it. I mean, on the outside, it looks like a lot of trees, and it's hard to see a lot of stuff, and, you know, for that reason, you know, maybe you wouldn't give the time that it really deserved. But if you go in, and they have designated an entrance here, you can see with all their information. Please do check them out, by the way. They are fantastic. They're great builders, and I've been subscribed to them for a really long time. Definitely worth it. But you walk in, and there's just so much atmosphere. Like, I feel like I'm in some, like, fantasy kind of, like, forest cave thing. And it just looks really, really cool. Everything fits together. I mean, I could just walk around this plot. I really could, for days. It looks great. Looks absolutely great. Ooh, I'm stuck. There you go. Alright. And yeah. It looks really, 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 really good. You can see all their members listed here. You can see nice little trees everywhere. You know, it's really just captures the essence of coziness. And I really, really like it. They did an awesome job. Look at all this. Oh, literally like a jungle. Go around here for days. Look at all that. Crazy good. Crazy, crazy good. Anyway, I hope that hopefully, you know, you really got something out of this and saw just how much the building community has evolved and exactly what they can do. And I really encourage you guys, if it is either the 6th of July or before then, to come out on the server and check out all these plots for yourself, because there are a lot that I cannot actually show you because there are just so many. There are 36 plots. And even then, there's even more stuff on the server after that. There's going to be mini games. There's going to be all kinds of just crazy, crazy stuff while this convention goes on. So I really do encourage you, if you can make it out, please do, because you won't regret it. I mean, the epicness doesn't end. It just goes on. Even in the train, they've added like all these kind of organics and secret things that you can find. They're really, really cool, and you really, really enjoy it. But anyway, I hope you enjoy this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and of course, stop by. And I will see you guys on the other side. Take care.